Good morning. I'm Janet Huppel, and I'm the Director of Services to Students with Disabilities at Our Lady of the Lake University. I wanted to make this video to say that you're on our minds and we miss you when we miss all of us being on campus together, and also to give you some tips about transitioning your classes from face-to-face to online. So I'm going to show you how to use the Outlook calendar, which is part of our email. You may already know, but what I recommend is that you schedule your classes the same way that you scheduled them when you went face to face. So if you have a class at 6:15 on Wednesdays, like I do, then you would set aside the time at 6:15 on Wednesdays for that class. So I'm going to show you how you could do that. If you go to your Outlook calendar, and that's what you see open here for me, and you double click on the date, you can open up the calendar. I'm going to add my class, which is Special Ed 4324, and I'm going to put the time in as 6 o'clock. The class is at 6:15, but I would have been getting there around 6 anyway. So there's a 6 o'clock, and I'm going to put it until 7:30. I could put it until 9 if I think that's how much time I need. I'm going to write that it's going to be at home because that's where I'm going to work, but the location doesn't have to be written in. And then if you know what your focus is during that time period, you could write it in. If you know that during that time period you're supposed to be working on a PowerPoint presentation or creating a lesson plan, then you can write that down. For my class tonight, we have a test. So I'm going to write test 2 because that's what we're doing tonight. And then I'm going to save it. And once I save it, you'll be able to see it on my calendar. So here it is, and it's blocking that time out for me. What that does for me is it helps me set the time aside to work on whatever it is for that class. So what I'm suggesting is each class that you're taking would need a set aside time. And that time can be when you read the chapters. If the professor is making videos, then you watch the videos. But by giving yourself a scheduled time, it's going to help you meet the deadlines and get things done without getting as stressed. I think that is one of the reasons why lots of us like the face to face class, because we can have the interaction, but we can also have more guidance along the way. And that's why I think if you use the calendar to help you, that will make it a little bit more structured as well. The other thing I was wanting to mention is that you also want to make sure that you have a place that you're working. So if you work in your bedroom, myself, I'm working in the dining room because I wanted to have space for my computer and also for other things that I might need to write on. So I have my notebooks and my files and my computer. So my family knows what time I'm working, and they are allowing me to do that, and they're aware, so they're not really super noisy or anything like that during my work time. So you want to talk to your family, roommates, etc., to make sure that everybody is aware of that, so they can each have their time to work, and you can too. I wanted to just also remind you that we're here for you, and if there's anything you need help with, or if there's something I can do, or you just want me to listen, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great Wings Up Wednesday. Together we can.